Hey guys, and how about we watch a death battle, Thor vs Raiden. As always, I'll be watching the entire thing, so make sure to click here to go to the official release, avoid any spoilers, and support them. Now let's get this part out of the way. I know nothing about Raiden. As for Thor, I still don't know too much. Most of what I know is from the Thor movies, or the Avengers movie that came out, you know? So I know that he can fly with his hammer, you know, Mjolnir's awesome. I know that only he can wield it because, you know, he's worthy. I know that he can throw it and it'll come back. I know that he can have, like, control over lightning. I know that he can slam the ground and everyone can die. Yeah. I also know that it's forged within the core of a dying star, I believe it was, not from the core of a dying star, which would make it super dense. So, yes, not sure if that'll play into it at all, but yes. So yes, I do know very little about, you know, both of the characters, nothing about Raiden, and just a little bit about Thor. I know that if you get hit by Mjolnir, it's gonna really hurt, so avoid that. But aside from that, yeah, I'm gonna rely on the analyses. So with that said, let's get to watching. Thor vs Raiden. Now how are they similar?
The gods of thunder may endure eternal rule, but in the
Raiden the god of thunder?
Anything but immortal.
Okay.
The mighty Thor, Prince of Asgard.
And Lord Raiden, defender of Earthrealm.
He's
okay.
worth an arm.
So is Raiden Mortal Kombat? Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Okay.
And skills to find out who would win a death battle.
In Norse mythology, Thor's the god of thunder, strength, healing, and oak trees? Well, regardless, he was badass enough to get his own comic book.
Thor, Odin's son, was conceived between the Allfather and Earth's elder goddess with the intent of creating the strongest man in the universe.
Wow.
He can lift over 1,000,000 tons, move at supersonic speeds, never feel exhaustion, survive the vacuum of space, and talk with frogs.
He's immune to poison, burns, and electrocution, and he can survive the heat of the sun or even a planet-bursting explosion. Well, I guess that's what happens when God bangs the Earth.
While Thor is not invulnerable, he is augmented by his godly status and a fraction of the all-powerful Odin force sealed within Mjolnir, his enchanted hammer.
That's his weapon? That thing is way too tiny. I mean, if he was the god of mending fences or something, I guess I could see. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Never
it's
mind.
fine. It's fine.
Mjolnir is mystically bound to Thor and obeys him as if it were alive. And if it were any larger, it would be too heavy to wield.
So it's not the size of his hammer, it's how he uses it.
It was forged by dwarves using the core of a dying star, which went supernova and killed all the dinosaurs.
Yeah, forget anything I said earlier. I'm liking the dino slaughtering hammer. Where can I get one?
Mjolnir can
of course,
only be
Boomstick's
wielded
fine
by
now.
Thor, although there is a workaround. Red Hulk once carried the hammer into space because Thor was still holding onto it, which may be one of the dumbest technicalities ever.
Yeah.
But Mjolnir's
That's
not
stupid.
the only thing in Thor's arsenal. He wears the Belt of Strength, which, surprise, doubles his already powerful might.
There we
And
go.
naturally, as the god of thunder,
He can only
Thor
lift, like,
can
how
manipulate
many
the weather,
tons?
storms, tornadoes, the wind. He can even summon deadly bolts of lightning.
He also has some control over the Earth. He can make earthquakes that span entire continents.
Thor has fought and defeated many of the most powerful warriors in the Marvel universe.
Is that Galactus?
He's mastered enough martial arts to box Captain America to a standstill and has even overpowered the Hulk.
Oh, wow.
Although, in the past, he could lose his powers when separated from his hammer.
Which is pretty stupid, considering his main method of attack is throwing the damn thing.
Yeah.
But through some convoluted magic absurdity, this is no longer a problem.
Okay.
In fact, he has no specific physical weaknesses, though he does suffer from a superiority complex. Arrogant and eager to fight, he often ignores even the most
But I feel like that's what's gonna happen when you're created to be the most powerful man, you know?
Next.
Alright, Raiden, show me what you got.
According to Japanese legend, Raiden is the god of thunder
Raiden,
and
I'm
storms
sorry.
who, when angered, devours the stomachs of children as they sleep.
What?
Child haggis, just like Mom used to make. Well, whenever he's had his fill of defenseless sleeping children, I guess he decided
just
to protect
frightening.
the Earth from evil.
Raiden is the defender of Earthrealm and a key leader in shielding it from the forces of Shao Kahn's Outworld.
He's a master of several different fighting styles and amps them up with powerful electric attacks. He
Cool.
sometimes wields a wooden staff, but generally prefers his fists.
From the mobile kicks of Taekwondo to the anti-armor combat of Jiu-Jitsu, Raiden's wide variety of fighting styles complement each other perfectly to take down any kind of opponent.
This Thunder God uses several lightning-charged special attacks, like the Vicinity Blast, Electric Fly, and the Shocking Touch. Not to mention, when finishing his foes, he discharges so much electricity into them that they combust. The sheer power of these lightning attacks apparently overload his brain, causing him to spout out random gibberish in mid-attack.
As an eternal god, Raiden is entirely composed of ethereal energy and can morph into various forms of electrical force. With this trait, he gains teleportation, flight, and unlimited endurance.
And like any other thunder god, Raiden has all sorts of control over the weather and lightning.
Raiden has so much power, he can even achieve scientifically impossible feats, like channeling electricity through insulated wood.
Take that, physics!
He is one of the most powerful characters in the Mortal Kombat universe, and has successfully defended Earth for centuries. He eventually became the all-powerful Elder God of Earthrealm, but relinquished this power in order to protect the people of Earth.
I guess
what?
so.
That doesn't make any sense.
While he is an immortal, formless god, he is not indestructible and has limits. In order to fight among others, he must take a form susceptible to mortality.
But he still retains all of his godly powers and is tough enough to effortlessly smash through solid concrete.
Through his
Well, that's
numerous
good.
successes in defending Earth against impossible odds, Raiden has proved his greatest attribute to be his leadership and wisdom in battle. He is a cunning and daring strategist, willing to make whatever sacrifices necessary to achieve victory.
Like this guy, that guy, and all of these guys. Raiden, a physical example of sacrificing others for the greater good.
Yay! Seems like a happy guy.
Plans are set. Let's end this
Okay.
debate once and for all.
But first, my free trial on Netflix ran out. Luckily, here's another one.
And pause. Okay, let's talk about this then. So, one thing that I noticed right away is that Thor is immune to lightning, which means that Raiden is going to have to do a really good job of being just super martial artsy in your face. They did say that he knows like a ton of different styles, whereas I think they only mentioned, I only remember them saying like the whole boxing thing with Thor, because you know, against Captain America, but maybe he knows more too. From the sounds of it, I think that Thor is physically stronger, but if Raiden can work around that, I don't know. What else? They said Raiden was wise in battle, more of a strategist, where I imagine that Thor, you know, with the superiority complex is more cocky. But I still think that Thor outstrengths him. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. He outpowers him, he overpowers him, I don't know. Thinking. So they said Raiden was strong. They said he was, like that he could effortlessly go through concrete and whatnot. But they also, most of his attacks like were infused with lightning to make them stronger. And so even though he's that strong, he relies a lot upon his lightning. He has his teleportation, he's super fast, he's inexhaustible, but so is Thor. So, oh, bloody. But Thor has Mjolnir, and Mjolnir is super powerful. Like I said, if you get hit with Mjolnir, you're gonna hurt. You know, Raiden could blow off people's heads with lightning. Thor could knock it off with a punch, probably, is what I want to say. So, oh, jeez. I do think that Raiden has a lot going for him. With the strategy, with the, you know, versatility, his, you know, different tactics, his different, like, martial arts styles. But I think that overall, Thor has the upper hand just because he has a lot that Raiden has. You know, he has that inexhaustibility, you know, that high endurance. The supersonic speeds. He has lightning powers too, and I don't think they said Raiden was immune to lightning, so that could still hurt him. So I think that Thor is going to win this one. I don't know how close it's going to be, because Raiden does sound pretty good, but I'm not sure. They could have just beefed him up, I don't know. But I think Thor is going to win, so I'll find where we resume, and we'll resume. And play. So there's Thor, all old Marvel-y style, and Raiden. That won't hurt! I don't even know why he takes the time to counter it. Maybe still the force though would hit in. Though, does electricity have force? I don't know. Raiden's quick, that's for sure, yeah. With his teleportation too, that really gets him. Okay, lightning must have force. You know, I guess lightning would still have heat. You can't be immune to... Well, you can be immune to heat, but he's not. That's not a problem. Yeah. Oh, clear across continents. Don't fall over, Raiden. That'd be bad. Is he running or did he shoot something? There he goes. Wow, they're fast. I mean, supersonic speeds, yeah, but... I was gonna say, I feel like in a collision, Thor would... This death battle is really... Oh, I like this animation a lot. What you calling upon there? Just tornado or? He seems exhausted by that. Oh, this could be bad. I mean, good for Raiden.
Away with you! Feel heaven's wrath!
Oh dear. Is he okay? He's okay. He's not okay. Is he not okay? Into the sun. Alright, into the sun with Raiden. With Raiden's torso, at least. Wow, good job, Thor. Alright, yeah, yeah.
That seemed a bit overkill. I
Just
liked it.
Raiden is a clever and versatile combatant, but was completely overpowered by Thor's strength.
So Raiden is
Also
immune
doesn't
as
help
well.
that Raiden's main weapon, electricity, was completely useless. Add in Thor's hammer,
Okay.
game over.
Remember, Mjolnir was forged using the core of a dying star. When a star dies, it collapses into
I'm
a
not sure about that.
superdense
I thought it
neutron
was
star.
forged
Even the smallest
in,
portion
not
of the star
from.
can
Oh.
weigh 1,000,000 tons. Raiden stood little chance against a blow like that.
Well, at least Raiden finally found his place in the sun.
The winner is Thor.
Alright, good job, Thor.
Thanks
So
for
I'll stick
watching.
around again
Now
to see if there's a
watch
next
more.
time.
I
If not, we'll
command
just
you.
talk about
Hey,
it.
Boomstick, look at all those.
Now, they didn't show it next time, so again, we'll just get straight to talking about it. So yeah, Thor versus Raiden, or Raiden, I guess. Yay, I got it right again. It's been a little while, hasn't it? Well, I guess, never mind, I got Master Chief. Anyway, I'm glad that I caught the whole immune to electricity thing. I didn't catch that Raiden was as well. And that would have made me think that he would have a better chance. But I was right in the fact that Thor was stronger, and even though Raiden, you know, was smarter, you know, more strategic and whatnot, yeah, still didn't quite cut it for him. I'm also still not sure about the whole Mjolnir forged from a dying star thing, because I could have sworn it was within. I think the Vsauce told me otherwise, you know? But either way, I thought that Mjolnir would have been powerful enough to completely obliterate Raiden, as it did, because Mjolnir is freaking strong, you know? So, you know, either way, even if they did get that bit wrong, you know, how many tons of pressure it was or whatever, I still think that Mjolnir would have had that effect on him. I mean, after all, whether or not you get the, you know, Mjolnir's origin correct, you still know that it could shatter like continents or cause earthquakes stretching across all continents, so that's pretty strong. Like, either way, that's strong. Even if you don't have the facts necessarily correct, you still can see what it can do, and that's speaking for itself. So yeah, I'm satisfied with this death battle. I thought that they included, you know, like all of the attacks that they talked about, you know, all the skills that they mentioned, so I felt like nothing really went to waste. Of course, you know, they could have more things that they neglected to mention, but both sides could, so, you know, I'm not worried about that. I think it would be hard to bring up something for Raiden that would make him win. Just because now that, you know, they had their conclusion, I think that they did, you know, downplay Thor a little bit, or upplay, I guess, Raiden, because, yeah, Thor, he was just stronger. Of course, that's not to say that every time an opponent is stronger, they're going to win, but still, it does mean something. So moving on from who won, or why, or whatever, I really liked that battle itself, the animation and everything. I thought it was really good, so kudos to whoever animated that. I'm not sure if it was still Ben or if by this point they had someone else do it, but whoever animated it, if you happen to be watching this, I thought it was really clever. I thought you did a fantastic job. I loved, you know, the effects you had with them speeding away or whatever, you know, Raiden running and teleporting and all that. It was really well done, so good job for that. So I don't feel like I really have much more to say. I mean, I agree with the results of this battle. I thought the animation was well done. Nothing really jumped out to me that was like a mistake or, you know, something that I think could really be improved. So yeah, we'll call it there. So with all that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, of course, feel free to leave a like, comment, and if you're new, even subscribe. It means a lot, it really helps me out, and I would love to have you guys. So, tune in next time for my next video, and until then, take care.